Hi guys, thanks for joining us again on the channel. So, there's a reason I haven't talked about this one until now. It's not because I didn't want to talk about it, but because I needed to get it right. And now the wait's over. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer found this USB adapter to be quite impressive and the most powerful networking device of its kind from the manufacturer so far. It's important to understand what that power means in practice, though. Our reviewer noted that it doesn't necessarily boost the signal strength of a single network, but rather it significantly expands the device's ability to detect more networks from farther away. In a direct comparison, this Wi-Fi receiver was able to discover 7 additional networks that their computer's built-in hardware couldn't even see. From this client's personal experience, plug-in adapters like this one seem perfectly suited for laptops. The simple USB connection makes it incredibly easy to use on the go, and the enhanced reception capability means you can get a stable connection in more places, even when you're at a greater distance from the router. What really stood out, however, was the surprising durability of this little gadget. After plugging it into a desktop computer in an awkward spot, the device was accidentally bent quite badly. Our reviewer was able to carefully press the USB connector back into a usable shape, and to their astonishment, it started working again. That level of resilience alone puts this adapter a step above many others they have used in the past. One thing to be aware of is that the device isn't truly plug-and-play as some might expect. While the necessary drivers come preloaded on the unit itself, the user still has to manually locate and run the installation file. It isn't a difficult process, but someone who isn't particularly tech-savvy might find it a bit confusing. Overall, it's a very capable piece of hardware, especially for anyone looking to get the performance benefits of the latest wireless technology.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer recently shared their experience with a new Wi-Fi 7 USB adapter, ultimately finding it to be a powerful and effective piece of hardware, though it required a bit of initial configuration to unlock its full potential. Upon first plugging the device into their laptop running Windows 11, it wasn't immediately detected by the operating system. However, this client discovered a particularly convenient feature. The necessary driver software is stored directly on the adapter itself. The device initially mounts like a small USB flash drive, allowing for a quick and offline installation process without the hassle of searching for downloads online. Once the driver was installed, the adapter connected to the network seamlessly, immediately finding a stable connection on the 5 GHz band and operating on the Wi-Fi 7 protocol as expected. Wanting to take full advantage of the technology's main benefits, our reviewer sought to connect to the faster and less congested 6 GHz band. This required a quick manual adjustment. By navigating to the device manager in Windows, they were able to go into the adapter's advanced properties and change the preferred band setting specifically to 6 GHz. The effort paid off handsomely, as they were rewarded with an exceptionally strong and stable signal from their home access point. The signal strength was excellent, confirming the wireless dongle's impressive long-range capabilities even on the newest frequency. For any user looking to get the absolute best performance from this kind of device, that small settings tweak is clearly the key. Thanks for reading.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer has some history with this company, having used their products before and found their customer support to be pretty solid. Our reviewer uses Xfinity at their main residence, but at their second home, they cleverly take advantage of the Xfinity Wi-Fi sharing program that allows customers to share their bandwidth. To make this work effectively and grab a decent signal, they rely on external antennas like this Wi-Fi adapter. The main goal is to avoid paying for separate internet service at the second location, and this solution allows them to do just that. According to the client, this particular Wi-Fi adapter is quite effective for tapping into the shared Xfinity Wi-Fi network. Now, being honest, they couldn't really detect a huge jump in speed compared to the previous generation adapter they were using from the same brand. Maybe the technical advancements are lost on them. This client admits to not being particularly tech-savvy, and all the newfangled bells and whistles may be lost on them. However, they are financially savvy, and the biggest selling point in their opinion is that it effectively provides free Wi-Fi at their second home. For someone prioritizing cost-effectiveness over bleeding-edge technology, this Wi-Fi adapter appears to be a worthwhile investment.
If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts or questions? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.